Hi, everyone. I'm Chandra Painter, Learning Specialist with VSCPA, and I'm here today with the one and only Walter Haig. Walter, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here.
Well, you're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
It's always nice to be talking to some of my favorite staff members in the various state societies, and
Love it.
obviously Virginia's at the top of the pile.
Well, we're glad to hear that. We just wanted to create this short video about upcoming standard changes that were issued last year that folks might not be aware of. So, Walter, will you just take a few minutes to share what those changes are, kind of who will be affected and when they go into effect?
I'd be happy to. Obviously, every 15 or 20 years, the AICPA likes to rattle everybody's cages, which they have now done, because hopefully you're aware by now, we have the new quality management standards. These standards are replacing the quality control standards. The mandatory switch date is going to be December 15th, 2025. The quality control standards will be withdrawn on December 14th, 2025. And again, they're going to be replaced by the quality management standards, which means all firms are going to have to basically redo their standards of performance for the financial reporting services that they perform. And this means if you just do, for example, preparation of financial statement service engagements, you're going to have to establish a new set of management control standards. Wow, this is huge. Now, we're going to go up the scale, same with if you do comp reviews or audits. Now, I'm strongly recommending that you flip the switch as soon as you can. Earlier implementation is permitted. Now, why do you want to implement these standards before the effective date? And again, the effective date, December 14th, 2025. Quality control standards will be withdrawn. December 15th, 2025, the quality management standards will become mandatory. Okay, we'll repeat those dates a couple times. There's a long runway. Now, these standards actually were issued last year. AICPA is giving us a 3-year runway to get the new standards in place in firms. And even if you do not go through a peer review, which, for example, you only do a preparation of financial statement service engagement, you still have to comply with the quality management standards. Now, why am I suggesting you flip this switch earlier than the effective date? Is because there's two new concepts in the standards. The first one is scale, like you measure something, ability, scale ability. And that means that the larger firms will have to have more extensive quality management standards than smaller firms. So we have scalability. The other huge change is the need to know standard. Right now, with the quality control standards, all members, all CPAs have to understand, no matter if they're just a staff accountant all the way up to a partner, they have to understand all of their firm's policies and procedures for the 6 elements of a quality control system. Under the new standards, that will no longer be required. I'm a first-year staff member, or they don't have to understand, for example, the policies and procedures with respect to in-house inspections. They don't have to understand the firm's policies and procedures for human resources. That's not going to be necessary. They only have to understand those firm policies and procedures that impact their work area. This is huge, and it's going to really make the peer review process a lot more smooth than what we've had to deal with in the past. Big change.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Anything that helps make things smooth, we'll take those. We'll take those. Well, Walter, thank you so much for sharing this information with our folks. Really appreciate your time and being here. And for those of you that would like more information, please visit our website at vscpa.com. Look for Walter's courses and go ahead and get registered to find out more. All right,
And
Walter,
by
thank you.
oh, wait a minute. I might add that my prep comp and review course and my AICPA auditing course does incorporate these new standards and gives some implementation guidance. So anyway, a little sales plug on these two courses.
Love
So
it.
anyway, thank you so much. And again, I will be teaching in Virginia next couple of weeks, and I just can't wait to talk to everybody. Thank
Sounds
you.
good.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thanks.